YouTube, what is good? Is your boy Stimmy2times, and in today's video, guys, I got a great one for you because I have a question for you. Do you want to get better at Verdansk, maybe drop some more high kill games, or just overall become a better player at the map? Well, today's your lucky day because I got a very nice guide for you to help you, as I've been playing Verdansk since it came out. So that is about 5 years at this point. So I would highly recommend sticking around. You can learn some great tips here. This is more catered towards returning players or more beginner players that have never touched Verdansk, but there's also some advanced tips in there for you. So I really hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next one. Okay, so the first tip that we're going to be talking about is the map itself. So Verdansk underwent some changes with the update, and if you haven't played since maybe like the OG Verdansk, you're going to recognize a lot of these immediately. But for the newer players, it is going to be visibility, especially in buildings, is so much better now. So you really won't have to worry about getting ratted on by people hiding in a corner wearing a dark skin. You know what I'm saying? The next tip that I'm going to give you about the map itself is just the simple fact that the way you get around this map is a lot different now. The last time you may have played Verdansk, there was a lot of quality of life changes that were added in that are now not there. So it's going to feel exactly like the OG Verdansk that, like, you know, was released with Warzone. So just keep that in mind. This map is a lot different now, and just take some time to, one, appreciate how they have brought the map into Black Ops 6 Warzone, but also just be aware of some things that may be missing that you are used to. The next tip that I'm going to be giving you is you need to learn how to use vehicles effectively. Anyone coming from Urzikstan is going to have a big shock playing Verdansk, especially if you hadn't before, because there's a lot of ways of traversing the map that were taken out, such as the redeploy balloons, the balloons that are just there and move with zone, and also like the redeploy drones or whatever. You were able to basically just fly around the map the entire time, and also the simple fact that the vehicles in Urzikstan were lot less quality. The Verdansk vehicles are actually really well made, and they feel good to drive around. So just get comfortable with the vehicles, because that is going to be your main method of just transporting you and your team around the map. The next tip that I'm going to be giving you is, right now, at this current state of this video being uploaded, there is not a lot of plates and cash around the map. And I'm sure this will get fixed, so just be mindful of when this video came out when you're watching this. The perk that I would really recommend you running while playing Verdansk is going to be Scavenger. One, it refills your lethal and tactical, gives you more money than you would get off a down player if you didn't have Scavenger, and also gives you more plates along with that. And on top of that, when you grab your loadout, it is going to be fully loaded for both weapons in the class. So you will basically never need ammo, you have plenty more cash, and you will also always basically have a lethal and tactical as long as you are actively hunting down players.
Bro, I literally cannot see him behind you.
No. This tip is going to be for a lot of my returning players that haven't maybe played since Warzone 1. The movement is going to be quite a bit different in this iteration of Verdansk. It does definitely feel similar, as they've made active changes to the movement to more suit it towards how it did feel, but you're going to want to get used to Omnimovement, as it's going to benefit you greatly during gunfights and just overall traversing the map itself, because I'm telling you guys, it's definitely very effective. So definitely take the time to learn Omnimovement. The next tip that I'm going to be talking about is understanding that the TTK is very fast. I'm sure as you've been playing Verdansk, you've noticed the fact that you die pretty much instantly and there's basically nothing you can do about it. You are going to have to adapt your playstyle a certain way to be able to find success in this map, because it's a lot different from just getting to be able to run around and not really have to worry about, you know, where you're at and relative to the enemy players. Because if you get caught out in the field and you have no cover and they're all looking at you and they're somewhat competent, you're dead. Like it's plain and simple. Not much else you can say about it. Just learn to adapt your playstyle to this TTK, because I'm telling you, it's going to stick around for a while. Another tip that I'm going to be giving you is for my returning players and also players that just came over from Warzone 3. So you are going to want to put a priority on your loadout. I'm telling you this right now because there's a few weapons that are very overpowered right now and you just want to get those straight away. And two, for my players returning from Warzone 3, you're going to notice that you aren't able to buy your weapons at the buy station anymore. Now, this may come back. Again, at this point where this video is being uploaded, this is how it is. You cannot buy your weapons from the buy station. So putting an importance on your loadout is definitely huge, and I would try to get that out of the way as soon as possible.
Yeah. He's so annoying, too. Like, there's
hey, guy right here. Guy right here.
They double shot the window.
He jumped. He get shot by other people. These guys are all gonna have to row towards us. That guy's already moving. He's dead.
Oh well.
Guy on the loadout, bro. Let's go. Dubs, brother.